Have you ever heard of a football club that's more than just a team? A club whose story is whispered not just in stadiums but in ancient legends. Today we're talking about Gor Mahia, Kogalo, the spirit that walks in green. This story doesn't begin on a football pitch. It begins with a man, or maybe something more than a man, Gor Mahia, son of Ogada. He wasn't a warrior king or a wealthy chief. He was a magician, a healer, a prophet. They say his power wasn't in weapons or armies, but in his connection to the earth itself. He could speak to the soil, listen to the wind, and see the threads of destiny. He was a force of nature. But like all mortals, his time was coming to an end. Before he passed, he gathered his people around a sacred fig tree. He took a knife and carved a prophecy into its bark, words that would echo through generations. "I will not live forever," he said, "but my spirit will. When warriors wear green and drums echo in stadiums, I shall rise again." And then, he was gone. Not dead in the way we understand it. His body simply dissolved. He became a spirit waiting. For decades, the prophecy lay dormant, a story told by elders. Then in 1968, something happened. Two football clubs, Luo Union and Luo Stars, merged. They needed a new name, a new identity. And from the whispers of the past, a name was chosen: Gor Mahia Football Club. Suddenly, the prophecy was alive. The warriors in green were not soldiers with spears, but players on a pitch. The echoing drums were not for war, but for the love of the game. Gor Mahia had risen again, just as he had promised. The football club wasn't just a team, it was a resurrection. The players became the embodiment of his spirit, fast as the wind, their movements guided by fate. And the fans? They became the Green Army, the spiritual custodians, the keepers of the flame. This is why for the Green Army, a match is never just a game, it's a pilgrimage, it's a ritual. Before every major match, thousands of supporters gather. Their journey doesn't start at the stadium gates. It starts in the heart of Nairobi, at the statue of Tom Mboya. They sing, they chant, they pay their respects. Why? Because Tom Mboya, the visionary leader whose assassination shocked the nation, is seen as part of this sacred lineage. His sacrifice is woven into the story of Gor Mahia, another vessel for the spirit, another martyr for the cause. The pilgrimage connects the past sacrifice to the present's passion, and this spiritual connection finds its ultimate living form in one man, Raila Odinga, known to his followers as Agwambo, the mysterious one. When Agwambo is in the stadium, the atmosphere changes. It's no longer just a football match, it becomes a sacred ceremony. He is seen as the living embodiment of Gor Mahia's spirit, unpredictable, resilient, and eternally powerful. His presence validates the belief, fuels the passion, and connects the political and the spiritual on the terraces. From a magician